team in the NFL to clinch a playoff berth after surviving a furious fourth-quarter comeback and shutting down the Ravens' game-winning two-point try in a 31-30 triumph in the Charm City. In Tampa Bay, the Bucs had a shot to clinch their first NFC South in 14 years, but going to have to wait another week. Tom Brady and company fell to the Saints 9-0. It marked the first time Brady's cut out in the last 15 years. The Cardinals started the day tied for the NFL's best record and finished Sunday second loss in a row, a 30-12 shocker to the Lions in Detroit. The Steelers squeezed by the Titans 19-13 after Joe Hayden made a late fourth-quarter stop, keeping Pittsburgh's playoff hopes alive at least for another week. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
At Lowe's Winterfest, finding the right gift can feel full-on festive. Like saving $40 on a Cobalt 24-volt Max brushless drill kit. Was $139, now $99. Or save $30 on a Craftsman 6-gallon air compressor. Was $129, now $99. Find the perfect gift at the perfect price at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. While supplies last, valid through 12/22, U.S. only.
Bundling home and car and go is so easy, your neighbors are probably already doing it. But who? They may drop little hints like,
You out. Even more beautiful since we saved by bundling our home and car insurance with Geico.
or
Yard work is hard. Much harder than bundling with Geico, which was easy.
or it may be subtler, like,
Speaking of burgers, we bundled our home and car insurance with Geico and saved a bunch of money.
bundling is easy with Geico. Just ask your neighbors.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO. San California. Good day. It's a beautiful Monday, 20th day of December 2021. Boy, let me see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. 5 more sleeps until Christmas, right?
5 more sleeps for all the...
Yes. Yeah. That's the way some kids keep track of, an important event. How many times do I have to go to sleep before it happens?
And this is a very important event.
Oh, it certainly is.
Very, very much so.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of sleepless nights between now and, well, either for some families, Christmas Eve, for some, Christmas Day.
Yes. So we are, living Christmas at a distance with the grandkids in Omaha. So that typical time.
Uh-huh.
On that.
So you have the terms.
Pretty much, yeah. And pleased to report, Saturday, me and Tim and the kids and about 12 helpers made 20 dozen tamales.
All right.
So,
did they remember to put the corn husk in there?
well, they're wrapped in the husk, and Margie, the youngest in the group, was the one in charge of the olives.
Oh, that's good. 1 for me, none for you, 1 for me, none for you. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I told her on mine she could off on the olive because always seems I chip a tooth with the pin.
On the olive. They're killers. Yes, sirree.
Anyway, Amy learned tamale making from Conchita Driffle and continues the tradition.
Where did she get
Well, Omaha.
Yes, it is.
And in the city, you pretty much find it.
Well, that's good to know. In some places, other thought about that, but when he was in the Midwest in Texas, that didn't happen for the cut of steak that they use out here for skirt.
Yeah, it's regionally there are different cuts of meat, and you typically will not find a skirt steak anywhere. Pretty much, even tri-tip is now accepted, but it was pretty much a California thing for years.
For a long time, yeah.
Yeah.
But they ask, if you ask about skirt steak now, they have somebody come and escort you out of the store.
Yes.
What's wrong with this guy?
You have something in a nice plaid.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
How about some birthdays today?
We have birthdays.
We do. It's amazing. People still have birthdays, and that's good. Okay, birthdays today. Let me find my list here. Okay, actor Tommy Cole. That was Tommy on the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah, he's 79 today.
All right, Tommy.
Yeah, Bobby Colomby, drummer for Blood, Sweat, and Tears, 76. Former Kiss drummer Peter Criss, 75. Actor Jenny Agutter is 68. Actor Michael Badalucco is 66. Actor Blanche Baker, 64. Actor Joel Gretsch is 56. Actor Nicole DeBoer.
That guy was named after the Gretsch guitar.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And actor Jonah Hill, 37. Actor Bob Morley, not Marley, Morley is 36. And let's see. We have a bunch of local birthdays as well. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Amber Espinoza and Ashley Espinoza, twins, Cody Johnson and Carly Johnson, twins, Christopher Gabriel Villar, Shirley Busquets, Peter Alvarado, Rita Noden, Jose Flores, Fabian Ramirez, Liz Moreno, Becky Lopez, Erica Maribel Garcia, and Beth Guzman. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, many happy returns.
Happy.
Yes, and firsthand the experience of having a birthday near Christmas. Here is a present. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, all in one.
Yeah, good to see you. Glad. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's the way you were. Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, now it's just, it's another day.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's, as far as birthdays go, pretty much. Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay. Have a startling announcement.
Those startling
things. Okay. I mean, newsflash. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Midnight Mass will be at midnight this year.
I didn't know they had moved it before.
Well, they have been moving it.
Well, I know it didn't help any.
No, Midnight Mass will be at midnight at St. Mary's Church in El Centro.
Well, that's pretty befitting. You're going to have a midnight mass. It's going to be on midnight.
Well, I know, but they were moving it like to 8 o'clock because nobody could stay awake to midnight.
They couldn't.
But newsflash, midnight mass at midnight.
Now that's from a word from the official mass keeper.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Are you ready for real?
I'm ready.
We've got a little in California news right now to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Omicron-fueled COVID cases are skyrocketing, and General Vivek Murthy weighs in on CBS Mornings.
If you're unvaccinated, I'm worried about you. I'm worried that you're being hospitalized or, God forbid, losing your life to this virus. Quite scary.
Moderna this morning, a third shot of its COVID vaccine increases antibodies by about 7-fold. Word just in, former President Trump is suing New York State Attorney General Letitia James to try to stop her long-running investigation into his business practices. Democrats are scrambling after West Virginia's Joe Manchin announced he will not vote for President Biden's Build Back Better plan, assuring its demise. This morning, Manchin defended his decision on the radio show Talk Line.
Guess what? I'm from West Virginia. I'm not from where they're from, and they can just beat the living crap out of people and think they'll be submissive. Period.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 7093-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted maintenance discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California Headline News, what's they're doing? Top infectious disease experts here in California talking about their holiday plans and whether they feel it's safe to travel right now. Dr. Peter UF says he'll be on the go.
I'm still planning to visit my mom who lives in New York. I haven't seen her in time. I'm not going to let Omicron disrupt my plans. I'm vaccinated and boosted.
Hong warning that infection rates are likely to continue spiking in the weeks and months ahead. Rapper Draco the Ruler is stabbed to death at an LA music festival over the weekend.
Dozens of LAPD vehicles rushing to the area. As I said, a chaotic scene after this stabbing and trying to control the crowds. There were rumors spreading, and that caused some to run in fear.
Correspondent Amy Powell, the Once Upon a Time in LA concert was abruptly halted and canceled when the incident occurred. No arrests have been made. More moisture moving into the northern part of the state as soon as tomorrow. Southern California could get wet by Thursday. Jeff Scott, California News.
We're in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They can make sure that you're warm. Yes, you got a problem with your heat? Well, call Lock Air Conditioning today. It's the Peanut Patch last-minute gifts available at the Patch. Now, you can go online and order something. Yeah, the Peanut Patch. Visit them online, thepeanutpatch.com, or visit the Peanut Patch in Yuma. They've got a great variety of gift packs, perfect for giving to, the mailman or your neighbor or anybody in the family. They're going to love the fresh homemade chocolates. Yes. And how do you get to the Peanut Patch? Well, you go to Yuma, then you turn south past MCAS Yuma until you come to East County 13th Street, turn left and go about a mile and a half. You're at the Peanut Patch. Find them online, thepeanutpatch.com. Perfect place for last-minute gifts. Page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane. Well, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning, school officials locked down Calexico High School on Friday. The lockdown came after an anonymous tip. A caller said they had received a text message saying that a student may be armed and that a possible incident would take place at the Calexico High School math building. A lockdown was immediately installed by the school administration, and Calexico police were notified. Parents were also notified by the district's Remind app regarding the situation. The building was searched, and police determined that the call was a hoax. No firearms or weapons were located at the school. Nationwide, schools were honored due to the school media post on TikTok encouraging students to call in to schools with information regarding unspecified and general threats about gun violence. The incident is under investigation. Well, IID Division 3, one candidate has declared. Jim Hanks is the current director representing Division 3. Hanks has not said if he will seek re-election or not, at least not officially. The one candidate who has made it official is Gina Dockstader. She co-owns Doc's Organics and Rick Young Ranches. She is the great-granddaughter of William Young, who served on the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors from 1933 to 1940. The official filing period for the June elections is in February. KXO News Time 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center is ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
In other local news, the Calipatria City Council reorganizes. The council met last week. During the meeting, the council voted on a new mayor. It was the annual rotation. Following the vote, Mayor Houston Heisel turned the gavel over to new mayor Javier Amesquio. The council named Maria Nava Frolich as the mayor pro tem. They will head the city council through the next calendar year. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane is all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
The countdown's on. Dash into JCPenney for your last chance to shop before Christmas Day. This week, save up to 30% on your favorite kitchen gifts from Cuisinart, Ninja, and Instant Pot. Deck out the family in Champion gear up to 40% off. And dazzle their holiday with Yes Please Diamonds, just $25. Hurry in to wrap up your shopping with extra savings in the nick of time. Joy, comfort, peace. JCPenney. Offers valid on select items 12/20 through 12/24. Doorbusters and Champion excluded from coupons. Other exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Fever is a potential sign of COVID or the flu, and the Exergen temporal scanner thermometer has been proven accurate with more than 100 clinical studies. Be vigilant and seek medical advice at the first sign of fever. Be accurate with Exergen. Exergen temporal scanners available at Walmart and other fine retailers. More at Exergen.com. Exergen is changing the way the world takes temperature.
Page 2 of the local news, a service of David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose, they've got answers to your questions about auto insurance, home insurance, health and life insurance as well.
Updated COVID-19 numbers were released on Friday. The numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the new numbers, active cases of the virus decreased to 573 as compared to 626 previously reported. Deaths attributed to the virus are up to 788, an increase of 1 from the previous report. There are currently 66 COVID positive patients hospitalized in Imperial County. 24 of them are in intensive care. The state metrics for the Imperial County indicates the positive rate, that's a 7-day average, is 13%. The new cases per day per 100,000 population is at 32.60. Variant since it was our cases of the Delta variant, the variant concerned in Imperial County, are at 897. The numbering all cases of the variant since it was the first encountered in the county in December of 2020. There have been no cases of the Omicron variant reported in Imperial County. The number of vaccine doses administered in the county are now at nearly 330,000. Imperial County Film Festival will be a virtual film festival. They have been underway for the past few months. Past festivals have covered specific genres. The current virtual film festival is Filmmakers' Choice. The commission is currently accepting entries. The Film Commission is encouraging filmmakers to create the genre of filmmaking that they are most comfortable with. Films can be submitted from any genre, including animation and music videos. Winners will be chosen based on technical and storytelling merits. The deadline for the entry is January the 8th of the new year. All film, videos, and applications must be submitted electronically or emailed to imperialvalleyff@gmail.com. You can also mail to valleyff@gmail.com. Forms and rules are available at the website, filmimperialcounty.com, or Commission's Facebook page. And finally, a ribbon-cutting ceremony. Caltrans extends the invitation for Tuesday, that's tomorrow, the 21st of December, at 3 in the afternoon at the Interstate 8 Imperial Avenue Bridge in El Centro. It's a partnership with the City of El Centro, the Imperial County Transportation Commission, and Imperial County. The occasion will mark the upcoming opening of the I-8 Imperial Avenue interchange to motorists in December. The project reconstructed the interchange of Imperial Avenue and I-8 in the city of El Centro, including installing 2 ramps at I-8 that will provide direct access to the southbound Imperial Avenue extension project planned by the city of El Centro. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411, 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley update.
According to the National Weather Service, high pressure over the region will lead to slightly above normal temperatures into the middle part of the week, but with considerable cloudiness also returning starting tomorrow. A slow-moving Pacific weather system off the west coast will continue to feed moisture and clouds into the region through the end of the week, while also providing possible chances for rain by Thursday. An unsettled weather pattern is likely to continue through the upcoming weekend, with temperatures cooling off slightly and additional chances for precipitation. 67 the high yesterday, 34 the overnight low. Today, increasing clouds with a high near 69. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north this afternoon. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 46. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming west-southwest in the evening. And tomorrow, partly sunny with a high near 69. South wind around 5 miles an hour, becoming north later in the morning. 37 degrees, 44% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 5 to 8 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and care dental coverage.
At Burgers and Beer, we want you to be happy, live happy, work happy. Most of all, we want you to celebrate whatever makes you happy at Burgers and Beer. Bring your friends, bring your family, and let's make time for a good time. All the drinks, all the food, and great service too. Everything you need is right here at Burgers and Beer. Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Mobile Care District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Football, NFL football, Saturday. Colts whipped the Patriots 27-17. Yesterday, they were able to get a few games in. Bills beat the Panthers 31-14. Lions beat the Cardinals 30-12. Dolphins dumped the Jets 31-24. Cowboys ripped the Giants 21-6. Steelers held on and beat the Titans 19-13. Texans rolled. They beat the Jaguars 30-16. Bengals bumped the Broncos 15-10. 49ers over the Falcons 31-13. Packers nipped the Ravens 31-30. Saints shut out the Bucks and Tom Brady. Poor Tom. He had to go home to his supermodel wife with a loss and a shutout. It was Saints 9, Bucks nothing. Monday night, Yes. First off, 1:30 this afternoon on FM 107.5, it's the Raiders and the Browns. And on AM 1230, yeah, we've got more action. It's the Vikings and the Bears at 4:30 this afternoon. What are they going to do tomorrow? It's still kind of up in the air.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, there's going to be Tuesday NFL football, the Seahawks and the Rams, the Eagles, and the team from Washington, D.C. NBA action. Well, the Bulls beat up on the Lakers 115-110. Pistons pounded the Heat 190. It was the Trailblazers over the Grizzlies 500. Kings topped the Spurs 121-114. Timberwolves beat the Mavericks 111-105. Suns hammered the Hornets 137-106. Oh boy. Pelicans and 76ers postponed. Cavaliers and Hawks postponed. Nuggets and the Nets postponed. And don't forget Raiders football 1:30 this afternoon on FM 107.5. And at 4:30 this afternoon, the Vikings and the Bears right here on AM 1230. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro, and 1 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company. Protect you and your property. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes and shipping at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. Well, the Dow off 650 points on early trading. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 down 80, and the NASDAQ off 252 points. Yeah, the S&P 500, the Dow, the NASDAQ all off. Benchmark Brent crude prices were down more than 1% to below $71 a barrel. Major stock market indexes in Europe also fell by about 1%. Most Asian markets suffered bigger drops, although the Shanghai Composite fared slightly better. Well, two factors appear to be driving the early losses. Soaring cases of the Omicron variant in Europe and the U.S. are already slamming businesses and forcing governments to tighten restrictions on activity at a critical time of year for the leisure and retail industries. And the prospects for the U.S. economy dimmed after Democrat Senator Joe Manchin said he would oppose the Biden administration's $1.75 trillion Build Back Better bill. Meanwhile, the outlook for the American economy is suddenly darker. Investors around the world said stocks and oil prices, down because of lack of interest in the market and, kind of a dark view with Manchin saying no.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in Elson. If you need something notarized, you can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Expect increasing clouds today with a high near 69, west-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 46, northwest wind around 5 miles an hour, becoming west-southwest in the evening. Tuesday will be partly sunny with a high near 69, south wind around 5 miles an hour, then coming out of. And we are up to 38 degrees, 43% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer live scan fingerprinting to the public.
We have a lot to celebrate this holiday season, but COVID-19 hasn't gone away. So let's make sure to keep our celebrations safer by following these tips. Get vaccinated to protect loved ones and get a booster to keep your immunity strong. Wear a mask in all public indoor settings, and if possible, keep all and outdoors if you're uncertain of everyone's vaccination status. Bring on the cheer safely this year. Find a vaccine near you at myturn.ca.gov. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Merry Christmas from AM 1230, KXO, El Centro.
CBS News next, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Peter King in Orlando. From Florida to New York and California, unvaccinated Americans are overwhelming hospitals. And health officials say Omicron will likely put more strain on healthcare providers. Many Americans spent part of the weekend getting tested or boosters. Dr. Cedric Dark is an assistant professor of emergency medicine at Baylor University.
Now, looking at more data as it's come in over the past several weeks to months, many of my colleagues that made that initial decision to delay getting boosters, we're all getting those boosters now.
Moderna says its booster is effective in fighting the Omicron variant. Vanderbilt University infectious disease specialist William Schaffner.
It would appear that the full dose creates even more protection than does the half dose. And I would anticipate that they're going to go further with the full dose of the vaccine.
Lockdowns have begun overseas. CBS's Vicky Barker is in London.
The Netherlands has become the first European country to go back into full lockdown, but Omicron's casting a shadow just about everywhere. In Ireland, an 8 p.m. curfew takes effect this evening for pubs, restaurants, cinemas, and theaters. Britain has reintroduced mask mandates, and with Omicron raging here, officials aren't ruling out imposing new restrictions as early as this week. And Germany, France, and Austria have imposed restrictions or outright bans on foreign travelers. It's going to be a long winter. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
Wall Street's reaction to the COVID surge. Goldman Sachs has rated its 2022 forecast. The Dow has lost 650 points, nearly 2% of its value. A day after West Virginia Democrat Joe Manchin appeared on Sunday talk shows to say he wouldn't vote for the president's social agenda, Senate Democratic leadership has struck back. Yes.
In a new letter this morning, Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says that despite Manchin's objections, the Senate will consider the Build Back Better bill at some point in the new year, so that, quote, every member of this body has the opportunity to make their position known on the Senate floor, not just on television.
Closing arguments are underway in the trial of Kim Potter, the former Minneapolis police officer who shot and killed Daunte Wright back in April. We should say Minneapolis area. She said she mistook her handgun for a taser. Prosecutor Aaron Eldridge says Potter's statement that she was trying to save a fellow officer doesn't hold up.
The defendant didn't save Sergeant's life. If anyone saved Sergeant Johnson's life, it was Daunte Wright when he took a bullet to the chest.
Potter has pled not guilty to first and second degree manslaughter charges. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS. I love
love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal, so of course I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for my wallet and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs, plus I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Lockheed Martin understands what it takes to accomplish critical missions around the globe. They know it begins with long-standing partnerships rooted in expertise, interoperability, and trust. The most critical missions call for the F-35. It is essential to Allied air power. Across the growing community of F-35 nations, the need for alliance-based deterrence against evolving threats is stronger than ever. Lockheed Martin, your mission is ours.
Want to know how to make your home smell like Christmas? CBS's Deborah Rodriguez has some answers.
Connecticut mom of four Sharon Doherty's recipe has gone viral.
Add water, cranberries, orange slices, cinnamon, clovers, and rosemary. Everyone is going to want to come to your house because it's going to smell so good.
You mix all that up in a glass pot and simmer. The lifestyle content creator shared her 13-second DIY to TikTok the day after Thanksgiving. It's gotten more than 56,000 views. Her regular holiday hacks, recipes, and tutorials have more than 1.2 followers. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
How edgy are we about possible gunshots these days? Police say they got a series of phone calls about a possible active shooter at a movie theater in South Florida yesterday. The movie cut off suddenly. Alarms went off at the Davie Cinemax. Police say there was no shooter. What sounded like gunfire was actually a vehicle's backfire. I'm Peter King, CBS News.
Not just at Christmas, not just when it's convenient, not just when you remember. All year long, Imperial Valley Food Bank is feeding the hungry because hunger is a year-round.